Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be my eyebrow tutorial, so if you're interested in knowing how I do my eyebrows, then just keep watching. Okay, so first thing you want to do is make sure that you've washed or moisturized your face. I have really dry skin, so sometimes my eyebrows flake. My eyebrows are not done right now, so this is going to be a little difficult for me because I'm doing them like without them being waxed like prior to. But first thing you want to do is make sure that your eyebrows are all zhuzhed over. I don't really know. I just use a spoolie on the end of my eyebrow pencil. This is the eyebrow pencil I use. And I just take this spoolie. So what I'll do is just zhuzh my eyebrows over. And when I actually start doing my eyebrows, I will be looking down because my mirror is right here. So bear with me. It's kind of hard to do this tutorial like in the camera but looking at my mirror because the camera just isn't gonna work for me to try to do my actual eyebrows. So I'm gonna be doing them in my mirror, which is right below me. So I take my eyebrow pencil and I zhuzh my eyebrows over. I don't know what to say, like zhuzh, I guess. So I push them up in the front and over at the back. So you want to make sure that your eyebrow pencil is sharpened. So to sharpen mine, I just take an eyebrow pencil sharpener and mine is sharp enough. So what I'll do is first is go underneath my brow, and I do hold my like my skin up, but and I kind of just draw a line, but it's a soft line. Because once you just start getting into like hard lines, that's when you'll end up having a problem. They'll be like too dark. So then I do the same thing on the top of my brow. And on the top of my brow, when I start to draw the line, I do it after the part that I've like pushed up. So I'll start right here, drawing my line. And I'm really just tracing my brow. But since my brow is so circular and I kind of like them squarer, I do like go up a little and come back down. You can just trace your brow, but I do like for my brow to look a little square. So right now, this is how it looks. And what I'm gonna do is take my spoolie again and blend it in and push it over. And now I'm gonna fill in anything that I miss by blending with the spoolie. And you'll come back in again, don't worry. Well, I'll come back in again, don't worry. They're not gonna look crazy. Okay. So the good thing about eyebrows is that you can always fix them. So if there's ever a time that your lines are like crazy, I wouldn't say always just go over with concealer. Like if they're really crazy, then yeah, you might have to wipe them off. But the good thing is if your line is just like a little too thick, you can always go in with concealer. Okay, so the concealer that I use underneath my eyebrow is in the MAC Color Correct palette. This is what the palette looks like. And it is in the color, it's called the Pro Conceal and Correct palette, and it's in the color dark. So what I'll do is take the lightest shade, which is at the top left corner, and I'll also take an angle brush. And this is what my angle brush looks like. It clearly has concealer on it because I did my eyebrows today. So I take my angle brush. Sorry guys, I'm like out of the frame. So I take my angle brush, and what I'll do is get some concealer on it and go underneath the brow. And I'm making sure that my line is straight because underneath my brow I did not enhance at all. So I am just following my natural brow line. And what people forget to do, what you need to do is pull down your concealer. After you have your straight line, pull down your concealer. It makes it way easier to blend at the end when you're blending with your foundation or your eyeshadow or whatever the case. And you can also use this same concealer to prime your eyes, but make sure that you're pulling down your concealer. Okay, so when my eyebrows are not done, it is a little harder for them to look nice, so I do go on top of my eyebrow with the concealer, but making sure that I do not overdo it. And to make sure of that, I go only on the back end of my eyebrow with the concealer at the top. So using that same brush and that same concealer, I'm going to take the concealer and I'm gonna go over top of my brow, but only at the tail end, just to make them sharper, because when they're not done, you can clearly like tell. So my eyebrow looks pretty short. So what I'll do is follow in between that line, fill in where I feel like I need to. My eyebrows are circular, so you want to make sure that you're not drooping that line very low though. So now what I'll do is take a fluffy brush, any fluffy brush. I just took this one, it's from like the beauty supply store, and then I start to blend. So now also, to make it look very natural, what I'll do is take an angle brush, and with that angle brush, I'm going to push up the beginning of my brow. This is what my angle brush look like. I call it the struggle brush because I have tape on it. I'm sorry. I just don't want another one. Like, I love this angle brush. You're taking any excess and you're pushing up the beginning of your brow and you're pushing over the tail end of your brow.